Starting lineups are just on their way. We'll let Brian Cass take it over from here on the Ville Sports Network, presented by UPMC.
NCAA Division II men's soccer contest and PSAC tournament semifinal is between the Mercyhurst Lakers and Millersville Marauders. Millersville will be the home team on the scoreboard. So first, let's meet the starters for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Mercyhurst Lakers. In goal, number 1, Martine Yark. Number 2, Alexander Paul. Number 3, Zachary Martin. Number 6, Julio Batar. Number 8, Mario Castell. Number 10, Connor Wilkinson. Number 14, Henry Tophoven. Number 15, Ian Harris. Number 20, Vincenzo Esposito. Number 21, Salvador Rang. And number 25, Austin Verona.
Anthems have been played. Teams shake hands in the middle of the field. We are almost underway for soccer between these two teams in Millersville and Mercyhurst. Here are the starting lineups presented by Brian Cass here at Pasillo Field. It looks like the Mercyhurst Lakers going with a 3-5-1 or maybe even a 3-6-1. Very midfield-heavy lineup we were presenting with. Yark does it short, goes back to his defenders, and he'll get it right back. Gives to Ian Harris, the 6'1", 172-pound senior from East Amherst, New York. Huge frame there to keep things busy in that back line. Millersville earning another throw-in right in front of us. Wilkinson. He's the leading scorer for this Mercyhurst squad. 10 goals, 7 assists, 32 shots on goal. No wonder he's a PSAC West first-team selection, the senior from Terrigal, Australia.
With Wilkinson playing their number 9 up top and partnering with number 14, Tophoven. Both of them are very dangerous attackers, and that's what Mercyhurst relies on for most of their offense is between those two guys.
Kreider chipping one in. Hennessy trying to get on the other end of it. Ooh. Hit into the box. It was headed down by Ian Harris, and coming out of his net to collect was Martin. Looking around and eventually pushing it ahead to Harris. Harris listed as a midfielder on the Mercyhurst roster, but playing a more defensive role in the game so far. Ball pinballs. Hennessy with a slide tackle there. Back to Adaletta. They push it ahead. Running after it is Astorita, but getting a much better read on it was Harris. Gets it out to Barona.
Pass the ball and move and have combinations. So we've seen a lot of that, and both defenses are very good as well in recognizing off-ball
numbers going forward. They work with it into the corner. A slide tackle from Ian Harris results in another. Millers looking ahead, sends an air ball towards the way of Goslin, who chests it down, keeps it in. Goslin in the corner, working past the defender in Paul, who just slide tackles it out. And it'll be our first corner of the day, and it goes towards the Marauders.
He's not playing defensive mid, as you see today. He's playing left back. He's a very defensive player, and he is extremely good at what he does. He knows his role on this team.
Goslin into the corner. His low cross coming in, and Yark almost collided, and I think he did with his defender from Mercyhurst.
Yeah, I think he accidentally punched his teammate in the head.
Surprising how often that happens in this game, but Yark manages to get the ball freely. You feel like any more physical contact between the two might have resulted in Yark spilling the ball out. And there by Bob Hennessy to corral it, trying to push Nate Erb ahead. It gets past one defender, clashes a little bit, gives time for Ian Harris to come back and collect. He'll have a give and go with Martine Yark. It's Harris just slowly walking with it, giving directions to Yark as to how he wants to approach this attacking
near side. We barely mentioned the name of number 6, Julio Batar, for Mercyhurst on the right-hand side, playing right back. He's been open on a lot of occasions, but just as I say that, he gets the ball there. But a lot of the focus is on
shot from the edge of the box, but right into the midst of Darian McCauley. Alliance for Millersville has a couple of shots from...
Yeah, Millersville maintains a very strong, disciplined back line, so it's hard to catch them sleeping, unless this happens.
And here comes Wilkinson, one-on-one with McCauley. He sends it in, and it's in the back of the net. A miscue from the Marauders puts Mercyhurst ahead just before the first half is over. And the Lakers are up 1-0. 7 minutes left in the first half. Kreider's cross coming in. On the other end is Herb. His header saved once by Yark. What a fantastic save from Martin Yark. Just getting a hand is Henry Tophoven. 6'1", 183-pound sophomore from Bruggen, Germany. His cross sent in, but right into the head of Provazo. Back to Tophoven. He'll send another one in. They're headed once, but offsides were the Lakers. And referee's going to talk this one over. So we'll see what happens here. Could it be a repeat of what happened in Mercyhurst game against Slippery Rock? They're going to talk it over. Lakers think it's theirs. Millersville wants it offsides. And referee saying offside. They might have a counterattack going on here. They send it ahead, but not in the direction of any of their teammates. And McCauley will get it on the edge of his 18 and quickly punt it away. Gosselin trying to get a touch on it. Falls for Hennessy. His header finds Herb. Herb, give and go with Hennessy. As he runs towards the corner, Hennessy's cross comes in. Chested down by Gosselin. He stops. A little bit of a shot. Here's Herb. His quick shot. Stop. And it's in the back of the net. The Marauders tie it up with just 26 seconds left to go in the first half of play. And it's game on here in game one of this PSAC semi. Off Wilkinson. But nonetheless, it results in McCullough getting it away. Herb lost it, trying to keep it in bounds. Instead, it'll trickle out for Mercyhurst. They get it all the way to their defense. Julio Batar back to Martin sides. Thus, therefore, the goal did not count. And going the other way, getting a touch on it, but right into the hands of Darian McCauley. Great save there. McCauley just getting his hands on it off the feet of Henry Top.
Batar 6'1", Harris 6'1".
Couple of options for the Lakers. A cross coming in, headed once into the air, but it's sent out. Ends up a throw-in here on the near sideline. Taking it is Julio Batar. He took a couple steps forward, trying to cheat up ahead. Assistant referees have been on top of that all day. So still very playable temperatures for both these teams today. A reminder that the second semifinal game follows up after this one between the Gannon Knights and the Westchester Golden Rams. Is going the other way is Connor Wilkinson. He has it. He's onside, edge of the box, trying to get past Wells, but his shot goes right into the foot of Wells, sending it out, but getting it right back are the Lakers. Here's Wilkinson. He'll chip it into the far side. Running after it is Salvador for Herb. Herb chipping it up and over the defense. Gosselin is onside here. He's got some defenders to fight through. Gosselin on the edge of the box. He's running out of space, sending it in. Herb the shot and stopped by the Mercyhurst defense. What a save by Mercyhurst, number 15, Ian Harris. He had to use his entire body to stop that Nate Herb shot, or else the Marauders would have taken the lead and deflect towards the Millersville defense. And another possible giveaway. Wilkinson gets it past McCauley. He stops, and what a save by Nate Maynard! He just kept this game tied! Meanwhile, they have the ball here in the midfield. Salvador Rang giving it off to Zachary Martin. They go far side to Ian Harris, who gives to Castell. Castell looking. Adeletta there to disturb things, but Lakers possess no problem. Harris with it again. He heads into the corner. He's got Woods on him. Takes a couple bounces. They still have it. A shot saved by McCauley. They push it forward. On it is Tophoven. He gives to Wilkinson, who loves to backheel all day, and he keeps doing that here. Here come the Marauders going the Lakers going the other way. Edge of the box. They send it towards Batar. His cross sent in. Takes a couple deflections. Still there. They bounce it around, and somehow getting that save was Darian McCauley. No problem. And quickly sends it out. And the Marauders might have a rush here. Here's Gosselin with the ball. He's got a couple Lakers to get past, but he's going to win the foot race. Here's Gosselin still with it. On the edge of the box. But a great slide tackle from Austin Barona. Stops the Millersville attack in its tracks. Here's Gosselin. He chests it down. But enough Mercyhurst players were in the area to corral him off his first touch. Some tic-tac-toe passing ends up in the feet of Wilkinson. He rushes the other way, sends it forward, but just out of the reach of Ruben Calamia. Will just send it forward, rushing after it. In the area was Hennessy, but it's just pushed out by Paul. Quick throw in taken. Here come the Marauders. Shot from Gosselin off the post. Here's Spencer Short. He missed the shot. Another shot deflected. Here's the shot by Gosselin. It's in the back of the net. And the Marauders take the lead. 2-1 with 9:41 left to go. Gosselin could very well be the hero for Millersville. Mercyhurst looking for the equalizer. Another low cross send and a couple headers, but right into the hands of Darian McCauley. Open net was just taken away by the big red mitts of desperation time for the Lakers as Maynard sends it away onto that far sideline. Gosselin with another goal on the season, make that 12. The assist coming from Adelaide, and this one right into the hands of Darian McCauley. Shot the ball, but here the Marauders, but Gosselin is offsides. The flag is up. Great idea from Spencer Short, but Gosselin was just a step ahead. Bounces around, Marauders send it away, but Batar comes up on the other end of it. His cross coming in the danger area. Wilkinson knocks it down. His shot was stopped by the Marauders. I believe Wells blocked it. Another cross sent in, snuffed out again by McCauley.
And go back to Gosselin's offsides there. That was actually Harris who smartly stepped up right as Short was about to play Gosselin in, putting him offsides. Otherwise, Gosselin would have been in all alone to seal this game. So excellent heads-up play by Harris for the Mercyhurst defense to give his team an opportunity to continue this vicious attack to find the equalizing goal.
Sar gives it back to Rang. His cross coming in, and a man is free. One-on-one with the keeper. Another save by McCauley. Millersville ahead 2-1. This could very well be the last chance Mercyhurst has at tying this game up.
All 22 players are within 35 yards of the Millersville goal for these last 18 seconds.
And most importantly, Connor Wilkinson is the lone man on the near side. Provazo watching him closely. We'll see what Hurst does. Referee is still making sure everything happens fairly. He whistles. The kick is sent in towards the box. Headed once, headed a couple times, still deflects. Yark gets a foot on it. So many people colliding on it. It's sent out towards the edge of the box. Gosselin getting a touch on it. Gosselin sending it away. Nobody in the area. 5 seconds left on the clock. The Marauders start hugging, and this is it. The Marauders return to the PSAC championship for the second year in a row. They survive, come back and win against the Mercyhurst Lakers 2-1 in comeback fashion.